The first thing I would like to say about the collapsed bridge is that I'm not the one who pushed it down.
Governor Sule, they try to say, magician, no, bridge scatter under 2 months, you come back, the bridge don't arrange itself.
The entire governance structure is fake.
Yeah.
And that is not the case.
Welcome to ASPURE Multimedia Studio, where true talk makes pure sense. I am Jubu Felicity, and today with me in the studio is an amazing personality, a veteran actor, a humanitarian, a public speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, this is somebody that we look up to all the time. He is actor Francis Duru. It's so good to have you today in the studio.
My pleasure, Doshima.
Thank you very much, sir.
By the way, I like your dimple.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. He called me off guard. I said Jubu Felicity, and he said Doshima. Anyway, these are still my names, but let's proceed. The issue of fake news. We woke up one day to news of the newly commissioned bridge by the president that he has collapsed, and it was all over on social media. But you have come here to Lafia, gone to the bridge, and you've seen that it is still there intact, and nothing has happened to it. What do you have to say about the issue of fake news, and how can the government help to regulate the thing of fake news?
Okay, for me, fake news aches. As fake as it is, so it aches. You know how many times they don't say I don't die?
Can you imagine?
So for me, it's like the wrong thing fast becoming the most accepted thing.
And it travels faster.
Yes. And you know why? Because of the gullibility of the people.
Sure.
I remember one time Professor Jerry Ghana said something. He said government is all about information. And I believe the very first thing we need to do with the populace, the citizenry, no matter whether it's the vulcanizer, the woman who fries, akara and all that stuff, they take what you tell them because they see people from a higher perspective. And so their minds are porous. Whatever you give them, they just take. And the worst thing that can happen to an informed mind is to give that informed mind a negative news. So it speaks to how much we educate the populace, even in matters. People just say things they don't understand. I was telling somebody, he said, I will slap you, I will kill you. I say, do you know that what you said now can end you a time in prison? People don't know. So whether we like it or not, the need for orientation towards, the things to be said and the things not to be said. Easter, I had a prison administration. There are guys out there who just said the things they said because they don't know. So who teaches them? Information is key.
Yeah.
It's like a new razor blade for the masses. Use it well, it gives you a clean shave. You use it wrongly, it cuts. And when it cuts deep.
Badly, yeah.
And that's what I think we should be doing with information. The people need education, enlightenment. And for me, as a member of NIPR, part of what I do also is to use my industry, my being an actor, because when they see you, sometimes they see you larger than the world. And I do that a whole lot. Yeah. That sometimes I go to the mechanic workshop, you hear what they are saying, you say, no. I say, you can't be thinking like this now. If your own child hears it, he go vex for you.
True.
You go say, my papa now, or Ozo. You know what Ozo means? Mumu.
Yeah,
and so we need to check these things, The national orientation is not just telling us about what is happening in the government, but how much have you enlightened the people by virtue of certain things? How can you wake up a bridge that has been done? You wake up, say it has been broken, and people begin to, because they're not thinking.
Honestly.
We went there, going there, say, okay, fine, it well. I was discussing my profs in the car. I don't want to mention the name of a very big man who died. And the both guys say, Oga, this man don't die again.
Wow.
So nobody again, innocently.
Yeah.
So it means whether we like it or not, information, which is part and parcel of public relations, must be something that we give total attention to. If not, it will hurt you and hurt every other person. You go to the village. How do you check their depth of perception? That it is like does not mean it is. And when people begin to take it is like, it be like say that man don't die. When you come back to tell them that, the man never died, even when the man comes out to say, I never died, say, oh God, they say you don't die.
Yeah.
You get the point? Those are the things. So we need to inform, we need to educate, we need to enlighten the people, the aches of fake news the implications of fake news. There are so many people who are now in prison and all that stuff because of what they said that did not happen. This time of politics now, blackmail, AI generation, now anything can happen. So how much does the public know? By public now, those the uninformed. But the annoying thing too is that you see people who are well schooled are quick to believe these things. You see when they are talking, they because of their own perspective on politics. And if, like you said something about truth and common sense, about, what did you say here?
But true talk makes pure sense.
True talk makes
pure sense.
Pure sense.
That's our slogan.
And that's actually what it should be. True talk makes
pure sense.
Pure sense. So if the talk is not true, it will not make sense. And that's a typical definition of fake news. Look at that bridge. Somebody took out time. And my perspective say, this Governor Sule, they try to say, magician, no, bridge scatter under 2 months, you come back, the bridge don't arrange itself. Come this front, so they motor how long does it take to build a bridge? So sometimes critical thinking is key. Think before you talk.
That is great. So empathy is very, very important.
Very key. Thank you.
As humans, we need to be empathic with one another. Professor Okey, Ikechukwu, what do you have to say about this fake news and how is it capable of affecting our governor, A.A. Sule?
The first thing I would like to say about the collapsed bridge is that I'm not the one who pushed it down, because I don't know whether it is an interrogation. The second thing is that fake news is not new. But usually when you have fake news, there are means of, ameliorating the impact. When we were in smaller villages and towns before modernity, if you say something wrong, before 2-3 hours, people will know it's not true. Today you have multimedia. Not only do you have multimedia, you have technological means of creating information that doesn't exist.
Facts.
So with AI, you can show me beating up somebody, and I'm not even in town, and you show the location. The bridge did not collapse. That's a fact, because I went there, I saw it.
Nice.
If not that I had come to do it for something in Nasarawa State, I wouldn't have known. Now, there are two issues here. Beyond telling people not to believe, you must know that many of them don't know how to verify. Imagine showing that maybe a very well-known place in Nigeria, say Tafawa Balewa Square in Lagos, had gotten burned. And people see it totally burning down, just as they're seeing the bridge. You now say to the audience, now, do a second take. They show the bridge standing, they show Tafawa Balewa Square, and interview people there. Dispute is over. The effect of that will be that whenever anything, I'm not sure whether it's true. That needs to happen. And it's not you and I or individuals that will do it. It's government that needs to know that this is the way, this is the quickest way. And being that fake news is very readily shared, more than any other thing. If you put out information now on the achievements of Kaduna state government or federal government on youth reorientation, young people won't read it.
You don't read it anymore.
You don't read it, but you look for what you might call sensational content or amusing content. So migrate responsible information onto the platform of responsible content. You've got it. That is what needs to happen.
Okay. And the fact that young people most times do not read these days is also a problem, because when they come out to debunk this news, they always bring it out in writing. And we want to watch something, we want to see something that entertain us or make us just keep us busy for
That's why my suggestion is move the content to the platform they love.
I love that suggestion so
They
much.
will use it. Also, don't speak the kind of English of my generation when you have that content. You want to put out a fact. Oh, we had it in the news that the Nasarawa bridge has collapsed. My brother said it didn't collapse. I went there, I saw it. Look at the picture. Look at those interviews. That's different from starting by, it is immoral for people to spread fake news. It is not good. It causes social stability. Indeed, no young person has time. This is the preaching of Prophet Joshua.
Exactly. There's no time for that. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Mohammed Kudu Abubakar, how can fake news impact on governance?
Fake news can impact on governance in the sense that it gives government and the people that they govern false information. It misrepresents facts. It misrepresents stories. It misrepresents the essence of governance itself. Take, for example, the issue of the bridge here in Lafia. The Governor A.A. Sule is known to be a performing governor.
Absolutely.
But with that issue of the fake collapse of the bridge, what do you think people now, the impression they had of him, or even having completed a bridge to To the people now, it appears that bridge was not completed or it was not done well.
Rightly.
And the people will go ahead now with that impression that the entire governance structure is fake.
Yeah.
And that is not the case. So which means government itself must sit out to give credible information, factual information, and make sure the entire structure of the information process is factual and the structure and the infrastructure is strong. What do I mean here? The entire information officers, from the governor himself down to the commissioner for information, to the information officers at the local government level, to the traditional institution, to the people at the world level, must be well informed and must be given good information and credible one.
That's interesting. So to the general populace, how do you think it's a way for them to verify information? Whenever they see information online, what's the best way to verify that it's actually true or it is not true?
There are very many platforms where you can fact check. Let them rely or go to those platforms where they can fact check. That's number one. And number two, let them go to more reliable sources of information, more reliable platforms. For example, you see a particular video on this app or on that platform. Go to another platform that peddles similar story and see whether you will see the same thing. There was a case in this country whereby a particular television channel said a very notable individual had died. All those people did was to say, okay, if this individual had died, let's see whether social channel also has the story. And let's see if the other channel has the story. If this particular channel doesn't have the story, it means there's a killer, as they say.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for speaking with us. And thank you very much for watching. Ensure to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and X at ASPURE Connect. Until you come your way again next time, stay tuned to ASPURE Multimedia Studio.